Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into something pretty exciting today. It's called the Peak Performance Program.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's a 5-week online program, and it runs from November 20th to December 19th.
Yeah.
And it's designed to, help you unlock your full potential in both your work life and your personal life.
I like it already.
And get this, it only takes about an hour a week.
An hour a week, okay.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
So what's really fascinating about this program is that it's built on this idea that only a tiny percentage of people, like 2%,
Oh, wow.
actually reach their full potential.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
And the other 98% are kind of left feeling this gap between where they are and where they could be.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. So how does this program help to bridge that gap?
So the program is really well structured.
Okay.
It's broken down into 6 modules.
6 modules.
And I gotta say, even just the module titles sound so intriguing.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, so there's one called the Instant Work-Life Balance Improvement System,
Mm-hmm.
and another one called the Anti-Fragile Self-Confidence and Courage Builder.
Those are great. I mean,
Yes.
even the names just draw you in, right?
They totally do.
Right.
So how does this actually work?
So it's not just like you watch a video and you're done.
Right.
It's a blend of things.
Okay.
You've got the on-demand video lessons.
Yeah.
You also have worksheets that are based on the science of successful learning.
Oh, interesting.
And then you also have live Q&A sessions,
Live Q&A.
which is really cool because then you can get personalized guidance.
Yeah, so you're not just passively watching, you're really engaging with the material.
Exactly. And these live Q&As,
Yeah.
they're led by Eric Partaker, who's the creator of the program,
Okay.
and other peak performance coaches as well.
Nice. And when are these live Q&A sessions?
So they're held every Tuesday
Every Tuesday. Okay.
for the 5 weeks of the program.
5 weeks. Got it.
And they start at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., which is 1:30 p.m. in London.
Okay.
So the very first one is on November 21st.
Got it.
And then they continue on the 28th and December 5th, 12th, and 19th.
Okay, so basically every Tuesday during the program.
Exactly.
Now, live sessions can be hard to schedule.
Right.
What if you miss one?
Don't worry.
Okay.
All the sessions are recorded, and you actually have lifetime access to the program materials.
Oh, that's great. That's a relief.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are some of the techniques and tools that really stood out to you in this program?
Okay, well, there's one called the Life Purpose Shift.
The life purpose shift.
Yeah. And I mean, imagine, you wake up every day
Yeah.
knowing that your actions are actually contributing to your bigger life purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And this module helps you to actually figure out what that driving force is
Oh, wow.
and make even the most mundane tasks feel meaningful.
That's powerful. What else is there?
Okay, so another one that stood out to me is called the 4-part procrastination buster.
Oh, I think we could all use a little help with procrastination.
Right.
What's that all about?
So it basically tackles procrastination head on. It helps you understand, what are the root causes of your procrastination habits,
Okay.
and then it helps you develop strategies to overcome them.
It's not just about willpower then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Interesting.
What else?
All right, well, there's this other tool called the 2-minute focus enhancer,
2-minute focus enhancer. Okay.
and it's all about, helping you maintain laser focus,
Mm-hmm.
especially in a world full of distractions. Right?
It's so hard these days.
It is. And then there's even something to address burnout.
Okay, tell me more about that.
So it's called the Rejuvenating Sleep Protocol.
Rejuvenating sleep protocol. Okay.
It focuses on improving both the duration and quality of your sleep
Effortlessly.
effortlessly.
That sounds amazing.
All right.
I could definitely use some of that.
Right. I mean, who couldn't? So there's this other technique, the stress-free frame.
The stress reframe. Okay. What's that all about?
So it's about shifting your perspective on stress.
Okay.
And it's kind of like if you think about athletes. Some athletes, they actually use their pregame nerves to fuel their performance.
Interesting.
And this technique teaches you how to harness your stress in a similar way.
So turning stress into like a source of energy.
Exactly. Instead of something that just holds you back.
I like that. That's fascinating. What about the bold action rule? I'm curious about that one.
Yeah, so the bold action rule is all about overcoming fear.
Okay.
Taking those crucial steps forward.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to things that you should be doing, but maybe you haven't gotten around to yet.
Oh, I know a few things like that.
Right.
So how does this bold action rule help?
It's about closing that gap between thinking about something and actually doing it.
I need that. What about this 3 alarms technique?
Oh, this one's great. So it's a really simple
Okay.
but effective method for immediate self-improvement.
Immediate, huh?
Yeah, and anyone can use it.
Okay.
It encourages you to take a look at those areas where you're not quite living up to your full potential and start making changes.
Like a wake-up call.
Yeah, exactly. And here's a bonus. You get a free digital copy of Eric's best-selling book when you enroll.
Okay, what's the book called?
It's called The 3 Alarms.
Oh, perfect. Makes sense. Okay, now I got to ask about the 13 extra weeks per year method.
Oh, yeah, this one's a good one.
How is it possible to get 13 extra weeks in a year?
So it's all about reclaiming lost hours,
Lost hours.
optimizing routines,
Okay.
and eliminating hidden time wasters.
So you're not actually adding time to the year.
No,
You're just being more efficient with the time that you have.
exactly.
Okay, I get it.
So imagine you have, like, 13 extra weeks
13 extra weeks.
to pursue your passions,
Wow.
spend time with loved ones, or just relax and recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Who wouldn't want 13 extra weeks? So now I'm really curious about the person behind all of this, Eric Partaker.
Yeah.
What makes him qualified to lead this program?
Well, his background is pretty impressive.
Okay, let's hear it.
So he's advised Fortune 50 CEOs at McKinsey & Company.
Oh, wow.
And he played a key role in Skype's, multi-billion-dollar success.
Wow, that's huge.
And he's also built his own thriving businesses.
Okay, so he's not just a consultant?
No, he's actually been in the trenches.
I like that. He's got that real-world experience.
Exactly.
So is there anything else about his background that's worth noting?
Well, he was recognized as CEO of the Year,
Nice.
and he was named one of the top 30 entrepreneurs in the UK.
Okay, so he's got the accolades to back it up.
He does, but, what I find really compelling is that he's also faced his own struggles, in his life.
Oh, wow.
And he's used those experiences to actually, re-engineer his approach to work and life.
So he's walking the walk.
Exactly.
Not just talking the talk. That makes his advice much more relatable, I think.
Definitely.
Now, is this all based on personal experience, or is there an academic side to this as well?
So it's not all personal experience. Eric's also a certified coach.
Certified coach.
He was trained by Stanford University's Professor B.J. Fogg, actually.
Okay.
And his approach is, it's very much rooted in research and evidence-based studies.
So it's a good blend of the real world and the academic.
Exactly.
So what are people saying about this program?
Well, it has tons of positive testimonials.
Oh, good. Like what?
Okay, so for example, Rav Chatterjee, who is the CEO of Meaningful Work,
Okay.
says that the program helped him experience reduced overwhelm and procrastination.
Oh, that's great.
And then there's Yvonne Browers, who's the president and CEO of Illumina Research Partners.
Okay.
She called the program a, quote, game changer.
Oh, wow. High praise.
Yeah. And then Johnny Day, the COO of Learnerly, really appreciates that the program emphasizes progress over perfection.
Ugh, that's so important.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I'm sure our listeners are wondering about the investment involved.
Right.
What does it cost to join this program?
So the program is a single investment of $497.
Okay.
But before you, jump to any conclusions, let's consider everything that you get for that price.
Yeah. Let's break it down. What's included in that $497?
Okay, so you get all 6 modules, right?
6 modules.
Covering everything from work-life balance to productivity to self-confidence and purpose.
Right.
And you also get access to the masterclass,
Masterclass.
the live coaching sessions, and mentoring from Eric and the other coaches.
Got it.
Plus, there are over 60 training videos,
60.
worksheets for each module.
Okay.
And remember that free digital copy of Eric's best-selling book, The 3 Alarms?
Oh, yeah. Right.
You get that too.
That's a lot.
And there's more.
There's more.
Yeah. You also get a curated reading list
Okay.
to kind of continue your self-improvement journey. And lifetime access to all of the program materials.
Wow. That's incredible. So when you consider the potential return on investment, right? Increased productivity, improved well-being,
Right.
greater fulfillment in your life,
Yeah.
that $497 starts to look like a pretty good deal.
It really does. Investing in yourself is always a smart move, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how about we dive a little deeper into some of the specific modules?
Sounds good. Which one do you want to start with?
I'm thinking we could break down the Instant Work-Life Balance Improvement System module.
Okay, that sounds great.
Work-life balance is something that so many people struggle with these days.
It is.
It's easy to feel overwhelmed with everything going on.
Definitely. So let's unpack that module after a quick break.
Okay, so we're back and ready to unpack this
Mm-hmm.
instant work-life balance improvement system module,
Mm-hmm.
work-life balance.
Oh, yeah. Big one.
It really is. So many people are struggling with that these days. Yeah, for sure. You could just feel so overwhelmed.
Absolutely. So what does this module offer?
Well, it's all about giving you this, practical system to
Okay.
help you bridge that gap between where you are and where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like in one area of your life,
Right.
but it considers, your health, your wealth, your relationships,
Oh, wow.
all in just minutes a day.
That's pretty cool. So it's not just about work, it's about
Yeah.
finding that harmony across all aspects of your life.
Exactly. It's a much more holistic approach.
I like that. So what are some of the tools in this module?
Well, we've already touched on that
Yeah,
life purpose shift thing,
the
right?
life purpose shift. Yep.
Helps you uncover that driving force
Mm-hmm.
and bring more meaning to all of your actions.
Yeah.
There's also a section on the 5 peak performance traps.
5 peak performance traps. Okay.
Yeah, so these are like the common obstacles
Okay.
that really get in the way of people,
Right.
reaching their full potential.
So what are some of these traps?
Well, things like
Yeah.
lack of clarity, procrastination,
Mm-hmm.
fear of failure, that kind of stuff. And of course, it gives you strategies to overcome them.
So it's about identifying the roadblocks and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
figuring out how to navigate around them.
Exactly.
Cool.
Anything else?
Well, we can't forget about that 4-part procrastination buster.
The 4-part procrastination buster, we talked about that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so this technique is all about digging into those underlying reasons why we procrastinate.
Right.
And then it gives you those actionable steps to actually break free from that cycle.
It's not just about forcing yourself to do things. It's about understanding why you're doing them
Exactly.
or not doing them, as the case may be.
Yeah, exactly. It's about understanding the psychology behind it.
Mm-hmm. I like that. What other practical strategies does the module offer?
Okay, well, there's the 2-minute focus enhancer.
Okay, we talked about that one earlier, too.
Yeah, that one's super helpful.
Yeah. Especially with all the distractions we have nowadays.
So many distractions.
Right. So this is about training your mind to stay focused
Yeah.
on the tasks that really matter.
Okay.
Maximizing your productivity in those short bursts.
Yeah. Focus is such a valuable skill.
Oh, absolutely.
Are there any other tools in this module that can help boost productivity?
Okay, so there's one called the quality time block game.
The quality time block game. That sounds kind of fun.
It is. It helps you to structure your day into these manageable chunks, right?
Yeah.
And it turns productivity into something, that's fun and engaging
Right.
instead of something that's just a chore.
I like that. So it takes the pressure off and it makes it feel more like a challenge or even like a game.
Exactly.
So what else did you find interesting in this module?
Okay, so there's a technique that I really liked.
Yeah.
It's called the one-sentence procrastination cure.
1-sentence procrastination cure.
And it uses, the power of language and self-talk to help you overcome those moments where
I
you
love
just feel stuck.
Yeah, we've all been there.
So it's about reframing that internal dialogue, empowering yourself to take action.
So changing the script in your head.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then the module also talks about the 3 peak performance keys.
Okay, what are those?
So these are like the fundamental principles
Okay.
for unlocking your potential across those 3 core areas of life.
Right. Health, wealth, and relationships.
Exactly.
So it's about achieving that balance
Yeah.
and making sure that those areas are working together.
Exactly. It's all connected.
And then building on that, the module introduces this growth mindset tool.
Okay.
And we've talked a little bit about growth mindset before, but it's basically about shifting from that,
Yeah.
fixed mindset where you believe that your abilities are,
Right.
set in stone, to more of a growth mindset where you embrace challenges and see them as opportunities for learning.
It's about seeing potential for growth everywhere.
Yeah, our mindset is so powerful.
It really is. It shapes our reality.
Absolutely. So anything else in this module that stood out to you?
Okay, yeah. There's this thing called the motivation equation.
The motivation equation.
So it's like this scientifically backed approach to understanding and boosting your motivation levels.
So it's not just about willpower.
No, it's about, going deeper,
Okay.
understanding those factors that actually drive you.
So finding those sustainable sources of motivation rather than just forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do.
Exactly.
I like that.
And then there's this,
Yeah.
Simple but really effective morning ritual
Okay.
called the Dream Team Practice.
The dream team practice. What is that?
Okay, so it's just this 3-minute exercise
3 minutes. Okay.
designed to help you, step into the best version of yourself right at the start of your day.
That's great. 3 minutes. I can definitely do that.
Exactly. Even on the busiest of mornings.
So what does it involve? What do you actually do during those 3 minutes?
So it's about setting intentions for the day, visualizing your success,
Okay.
connecting with your goals and your values.
So you're starting your day with purpose and direction.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, it's powerful stuff.
Okay, so what else is in this module?
All right, so this module wraps up
Yeah.
with the, 3 alarms technique, which we touched on earlier.
Right, the wake-up call.
Yeah, so it's about recognizing those internal alarms that go off
Right.
when you're not living up to your potential.
And then using those as opportunities for growth.
Exactly.
Wow, this module is packed.
It really is.
So many tools and techniques to help you achieve that balance, boost your productivity, and, find more fulfillment.
Exactly.
I'm excited to hear more about the other modules.
Me too.
Especially the productivity masterclass. It sounds like it's got some serious productivity hacks.
It does. But before we jump into that,
Yeah.
how about we switch gears for a moment
Okay.
and explore the Anti-Fragile Self-Confidence and Courage Builder module.
Ooh, that sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Self-confidence is so important.
Absolutely. It's essential for navigating challenges
Yeah.
and pursuing your goals.
Yeah.
So building that unshakable self-confidence
Yes.
is key.
Let's dive into that. Okay, so we've covered work-life balance and productivity. Now let's dive into this anti-fragile self-confidence and courage builder module. I mean, confidence is so key for success in any area of life.
It really is. This module is all about, developing that unshakable inner belief in yourself.
Yeah.
Even when you're facing setbacks and challenges.
Well, because those are going to happen.
Oh, they definitely will. It's about building that resilience so you can bounce back even stronger.
And that's what anti-fragile means, right? Not just surviving, but actually growing from those challenges.
That's it. And this module is full of tools and techniques to help you cultivate that.
Like what?
Well, one that stands out is called the Confidence Amplifier.
Okay.
The 5-minute daily practice
5 minutes.
designed to, shift your internal dialogue
Yeah.
and help you focus on your strengths and accomplishments.
So you're training your brain to focus on the positive and build that confidence muscle.
Yeah, it's about recognizing and celebrating your wins, no matter how small they are,
Right.
and building that foundation of self-belief.
I like that. What else?
Okay, so there's also a section on turning fear into fuel.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fear can be, really paralyzing.
Absolutely.
But this technique teaches you to reframe fear as a signal
Okay.
that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone
Right.
and you're moving towards growth.
So it's a good thing.
Exactly.
It's not something to be avoided. It's part of the process.
Exactly. It's like a signpost that you're on the right track. Then there's the courage multiplier,
The courage multiplier. Okay.
which helps you overcome procrastination and take bold action
But how does it help you do that?
by breaking down those daunting tasks.
Right, because those can be so overwhelming.
They really can. So it breaks them down into smaller, more manageable steps.
So you build momentum step by step.
That's the idea. Now, this module also tackles that inner critic we all have.
Oh, yeah.
That voice that says, you're not good enough or you're going to fail.
We all have that voice.
We do.
Yeah.
So this technique is called the inner critic silencer.
Inner critic silencer. Okay, I like it.
It's about, recognizing those negative thoughts,
Yeah.
those self-doubts
Right.
that sabotage your confidence.
And just silencing them.
Yeah. Recognizing that those thoughts are often just noise, not truth,
Right.
and replacing them with those more empowering beliefs.
Love that.
Then, building on that, there's the self-compassion cultivator.
Self-compassion.
It's about learning to be kind to yourself,
Yeah, that's so important.
especially when you make mistakes.
Right, because we all make mistakes.
We do. Or, when you face setbacks.
Yeah. We can be our own worst critics.
Exactly.
Okay, so what else does this module offer?
Well, there's a visualization technique
Oh, I love visualization.
called the Future Self-Envisioner.
The future self-envisioner.
Yeah. So it helps you connect with your future self
Right.
and tap into the confidence and courage that you'll need
Right.
to achieve your goals.
So you're visualizing yourself as already successful.
Exactly.
Embodying those qualities.
Yes.
Yes.
And then to wrap it all up, there's a section on developing a growth mindset.
Right. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah. A growth mindset is essential for embracing challenges,
Yeah.
seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow.
Yeah.
And it's a core element of building that,
Hmm.
unshakable confidence and
Yeah.
courage.
This module sounds like it provides a really comprehensive toolkit
It does.
for building resilience and that inner belief in yourself.
It really does. And with that, we've covered all 6 modules of the Peak Performance Program.
Wow. What an incredible journey exploring all the techniques and
Well,
tools that this program has to offer.
it's been amazing.
I think the biggest takeaway for me is that this program isn't just about,
Yeah.
quick fixes or surface level improvements.
No.
It's about giving you the mindset,
Mm.
the strategies, the support to create lasting change in your life.
Absolutely.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Unlocking your full potential.
Exactly. And on that note, I have one final thought for our listeners.
Okay.
What if this program is the key
Yeah.
to unlocking a life that's filled with more purpose and fulfillment and joy?
Yeah, it's a question, isn't it?
It is. The journey to peak performance starts with a single step, and this program could be that step for you. We encourage you to check it out and consider taking that leap.
Your future self will thank you for it.